So I want to talk about Gennady Golovkin and the situation that Golovkin finds himself in at the moment. And I want to be honest and I want to be very straight to the point about this. And I hope that this video finds Gennady Golovkin because I really do feel for him in this situation. I don't want to say, I'll use this word. He unwisely followed Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo, their lead. And unfortunately, where he had an opportunity to become undisputed, he was the closest to being it. He chose to pursue a fight with Canelo Alvarez under the guise of thinking that this fight would be on the up and up. Like you can visibly see it in all of his interviews. Golovkin really was hoping this fight would be the legacy definer that he really wanted. Unfortunately, this didn't happen. And here's the thing, and it's so weird because he's really in a really good position right now. I know a lot of people, we want to focus on the negative of Canelo being dirty, which he is a dirty asshole, so screw him. But solely on the point of Gennady Golovkin, Canelo is in the worst spot, whereas Golovkin is in the best spot. And let me tell you why. When it comes to legacy, just look at within the last 2 to 3 days. We have guys who are coming out of the woodworks, top guys who really want this fight with Gennady Golovkin. And let me tell you something. If you can nail down, this is your opportunity, Golovkin, to nail down a fighter. Like, if you have the opportunity, the goal is to be remembered and your legacy be cemented and sealed. This could have been the biggest blessing in disguise of your entire career. There are so many fighters, Charlos, Jacobs, top guys who want to fight you. O'Sullivan has now thrown his hat into the fray. Billy Joe Saunders. You have an opportunity, Golovkin, to make up for a wrong. And in boxing, do you know how rare that is? To get that second chance. And you have an opportunity right now, Gennady Golovkin, to not only set the precedence and take a stand and say, to hell with Golden Boy, to hell with the big money kid, the big money maker, right? The supposed cash cow of the boxing world. To hell with him. I'm about legacy. Let me tell you something, Gennady Golovkin. I know personally that there are people that I've spoken to who, right now are looking at you and they're wondering, well, you know what? They're waiting for the Nevada Athletic Commission to take a stand. How about Golovkin take that stand? I'll like him, respect him, admire him 10 times more if he takes the stand himself, if he takes his into his hands. See, this harkens back to the narrative I was talking about fighters taking their careers in their hands, their legacy in their hands. Listen, these guys risk their lives day in and day out when they get into the ring. Okay, if your team isn't Tom Loeffler and Disable Sanchez aren't giving you your just due, then you do it. You take it, bro. You sit there, you tell them, listen, I know you guys want the big money fight, but I think that this will do me better in the long run to go ahead, get that other belt, man, or fight these other top dudes. And therefore, you will be back to where you need to be, because let's be honest, everyone and anyone who cares about legacy knew that him fighting Canelo Alvarez had nothing to do with legacy. It was about money. And while I'm all for you getting your money, baby, I'm also all for Golovkin getting his just due when it comes to his legacy. The man has 3 of the belts. Go get the 4th, baby. Go ahead and get it. Billy Joe just stunted on David Lemieux. You bullied David Lemieux. Why don't we make this happen? Screw Canelo Alvarez. Screw his cheating ass. Let him sit there and have to deal with what he has to deal with and the repercussions. Because I can tell you right now, his legacy is tainted. You have the opportunity, Golovkin, to rewrite a wrong that you made in the decision to pursue the cash over the legacy.